This is a guided meditation to meet your spirit guide and establish clear, intuitive connection. This is a spirit guide meditation for those ready to make real contact, whether you're meeting your guide for the first time or deepening existing connection. This practice opens the channel. Your spirit guides are already present. This is a deep immersion journey into the space where your frequencies can meet, a clear, direct contact with the guidance that is both waiting and inviting you to connect. If you enjoy this meditation, please like and follow my channel. And for deeper explorations, visit sacreddreamwalking.com. To begin, find a seated or reclined position that is comfortable. Close your eyes and take some relaxing breaths. As you breathe, feel the weight of your body on the surface below you. This feeling that we call gravity is the direct visceral knowing that the earth, this vast and ancient earth, is holding you and grounding you. And also take a moment to connect with your higher self or whatever greater or deeper intelligence or power that you relate to. However you understand it, give an invitation that facilitates this practice for your greatest good and highest alignment. And spirit guides exist outside of the noise of ordinary consciousness. And today, we're practicing entering the space where they can reach you more easily. The approach here is to trust what comes, that by tuning in, whatever we receive, we are deepening the connection. It is always practice. And the guides appear in the form that we are ready to receive. So turn towards your inner vision, your mind's eye. Find yourself on a path, leading, well, you can feel it, leading somewhere sacred. It is taking you to a meeting place, a place where guides and humans can connect clearly. As you walk, the world behind you becomes quieter. You can sense, you might even see the energies of ordinary thoughts falling away, being left behind you, the noise of daily life fading. With each step, you are entering into a different space. It is a sacred space. It is where your frequency, as you take steps towards it, your frequency and your guide's frequency can meet more easily. So see the path opening into a clearing. It might be however you see it, a temple, a mountaintop, whatever appears for you. This sacred meeting place. Feel the quality of this space. It is peaceful, very alive. You feel very held here. Even if you cannot see them yet, you are not alone here. The guides are present. Take a moment simply to sit or stand at the center of this space and attune to its resonance. When you are ready, give an invitation. You can say something aloud or internally and silently, something like, "I am ready to meet my guide." And then simply wait. You'll notice in the stillness, the energy begins to shift. Presence that you may have taken for granted a moment before begins to become more noticeable, begins to become a stronger presence. Might be simply a feeling, or even just the feeling of being seen, being known. Then the guide begins to appear. Recognize that guides appear in forms you can receive. They might be human-like, they might be animal, they might be light beings, they might be geometric patterns. It might be a being you recognize or something completely unexpected. The practice, the inquiry is simply to trust, or we might even say entertain the idea of trusting what appears. However they appear, this is how they are choosing to meet you. It is not a limitation on your end, being unable to see them in a certain way. This is them matching your frequency to appear. They are choosing to be seen this way. And also recognize that if you don't see or feel anything yet, that's okay. Simply stay present. Sometimes guides work through mysterious ways. Their energy can be very quiet. They might just whisper in. Just notice what's different in the space. Anything you notice is an indication. Subtle shift of energy, a feeling of not being alone, or just a presence of something or someone. Simply a shift from one sense to another, like a sense of energy being energized to a sense of relaxation. Connection is always happening when you invite it, even when it's not obvious. Now, presuming you do have some sense of the guide comes closer. You can sense them more clearly now. There's a recognition between you, not necessarily because you've met before, maybe you have, but because something in you knows this presence. The guide may now communicate. They might show you something about themselves, their nature, their energy, how they work with you. They might show you something about yourself, what they see in you, what they're here to support. Through words you hear internally, through images or symbols, through feeling and knowing, through gesture or presence, through transmission beyond language. Simply listen to what they offer. As you interact with this guide, they might tell you their name, or you might simply suddenly know it. The name may be a verbal name, a spoken name, or a symbol. as you interact, if there is a question that you would like to ask, simply ask the question. Approach this as a conversation. You can feel a sense of the sacred, a sense of reverence and mutual respect while you are communicating through different frequencies existing in different realms. It is not a hierarchical experience. This is a peer-to-peer conversation. And so ask your questions, converse with your guide. As we explore the interaction with a guide, we may find that sometimes their appearance is the whole message, that the form they take is the communication. We may find that the tone of the experience of their presence is the whole message. And certainly, if this is a first encounter, there need not be anything to accomplish. You are simply engaging, opening, inviting, listening, conversing. All of this contributes to the deepening of the connection. And to offer sincerity in approaching the deepening of this connection. Ask a question, something like, how do I reach you when I would like to connect with you, or even when I need you? And allow them to show you. It might be using their name or returning to this sacred space in a meditation practice. It may be a sign or a symbol that you either send or that you receive, that you look for in the physical world, or a feeling that you'll recognize as their presence. Whatever they show you and how to reach out and connect with them, receive this and remember it and use it. Take a moment to recognize that this connection is now open and will deepen. This connection doesn't close when this meditation ends. The guide is always present. The guides, we could say they have to play by certain rules, but these aren't their rules. They can see our energy on a higher dimension, and they understand what we are asking them not to do or say or reveal to us. It can be frustrating because we don't sense this in our everyday awareness, the sequence of unfolding that our soul has committed to. And the guides will not break such a soul contract, but they will sincerely look for the loopholes because they want to help you and share with you and connect with you and meet you in whatever you are seeking to converse and understand and learn from them. Now, as we begin to complete this session, take one more moment to be in this connection and ask if there's anything else that you need to know right now, and receive whatever it is that comes. Now take a moment to offer a gesture of gratitude to the guide. And also notice their gesture of gratitude to you. They are as enriched in quite possibly very different ways, but as enriched as you by this connection. As you are ready, begin to turn and walk back the path that you took to this sacred place, seeing yourself drawing more and more into the everyday world's energy. But notice how the noise doesn't bounce and hit you as much as before. You bring with you the resonance of clarity of being in this other place. Begin to take some deeper, restorative, rejuvenating breaths. Breathe this connection, this presence, this guidance deeply into your body. Into your energy. And into your life. As you begin to return to the everyday world, set the intention that you will remember this meeting, remember the energy of this space, and that you will undertake to recognize your guide's presence and trust in the process of the deepening of this connection. And when you are ready, open your eyes and return to the space that you are in.